In this vlog, we're at the World Series of Poker Bahamas. So let me show you what happened last time.
We're going to Bahamas to play in the WSOP stupid 126K.
My gut tells me that I'm not good here. I'm gonna fold. We do call. We're down to 360K. Yes! No! No! That's right, Jay. I've lost the one and only entry in the super main event that I was budgeted for. $26,000 gone. I go back to my room and take a nap for 4 hours, but when I wake up, I find some hopeful news and maybe a way to get back in the tournament. It's 11 at night. After we busted the 25K, we went back to the room, played some online tournaments, maxed late reg some shits, and then slept for 4 hours. WSOP Plus app. They sent out notifications to the phone like, more satellites. What's a satellite? Well, that's a tournament to win entry into another tournament. Long story short, for $2,750, I have a 1 in 10 chance, really 1 out of 6 because of how great I am, 1 in 10 chance of getting a seat back into the $26,000 entry main event. Day 2 is tomorrow. You can enter through the first 2 levels of day 2. I'm rejuvenated, I have hope. Like all gambling addicts, I may or may not be one. Cycle of misery after busting, being like,
I'm not doing this anymore.
then you're like, maybe I can win. Then rejuvenated hope. We're in the hope stage now. Well, whatever. Shut the fuck up. All right, let's reg this satty. Starting stack is 10,000 chips. This is a milestone satellite. So if your stack reaches 110,000, they take your chips out of play and you're given the seat. However, there's only 2 seats guaranteed, a little bit over 20 players in this, so I'm thinking it's just going to come down like a regular satty to outlasting everyone. Either way, 20 bigs to start. We got to get chips. Early position opens to 1K at 500 big blind. We have ace queen O and we jam our 20 bigs. But once he's in the tank, I say something to induce him to call. Mad math? No, I don't know. Hold on, I'm sweating this all in here.
Yeah, I can't raise fold, so I'm
1, he can raise fold with the hand he's about to show, and 2, the reason this might have induced him is because I implied that I was sweating it, when really I wanted him to call. He called with ace 9. Okay, now I feel comfortable, even if it's... You win! We hold. Sick to get the first flip. Now our stack is just already worth 5K. Like, cash me out right now. We have 18K, 300, 600, 600. Ace king off, we raise. Dude 3-bet jams, we call. I call. He has pocket 8s. Okay, we have to win this flip. We can't re-enter the satellite. And this is a bad flop. Can we please hit? I really would love to get back in the main or at least stay in the satty. Yes, we do hit and receive a corny joke.
Excellent RBS.
What's that?
River binking skills.
And we're in great shape right off the jump. We have fucking 35K. Our stack is worth like $8,000, just like that. 2 stupid little flips. Awesome. Now, for 9 bigs, it folds around to the small blind of Euro. He jams 5,400, and we have ace 3 off in the big blinds. I do not know what I'm supposed to do. I think I want to fold in the future. I think I possibly should. It's probably the edge. And if it's the edge, I said coming into this series, talking with D-Laz, that I would just fold. So, you may be wondering how many people are left. That's not relevant yet when you're only playing for 2 seats. We're just trying to win chip. By my own standards, I made a mistake and called. I call. Sorry. He had pocket 8s. No, I mean, yeah. I just, this is not a good call. I didn't... You lose. We lose, no big deal. We still have 30K. This is the face of the man, as you know, who we paid off twice like a fucking idiot and leveled ourselves. In the first one, what do you think I had?
Jacks, maybe king, queen.
Yeah, king, queen, yeah. I don't need to pay river. I was like convincing myself you had ace jack or some shit, but I don't know. The next one was so unnecessary. What do you think I had on that?
Like 7 max off,
Yeah.
off diamonds.
Yep, exactly. You're too good. These are the fucking Euros. This is why I'm going to Vegas next year. Yeah, exactly. 12 remaining already. 2 seats paid, and third place gets 3,700. So really, it's 2 seats is a big bubble. We're almost exactly average with 28K. Blinds at 1K, 1,500, 1,500. We fold through the blinds a couple times. People blah, blah, play some hands. So we have 24.5K. We're at the final table, but it's not much of an accomplishment because there's only 23 people, but 2 seats, and we're in there. Now it's a proper hyper. Now we have 10 bigs out of nowhere. Let's win flips. We're good at 1 street. 6 of us left, and we have 10 bigs still. I would just cash out 2x starting for double the buy-in, but they're forcing us to degen. It's, you know, what am I supposed to do? I'm just gonna have to fucking win.
I haven't looked.
All in.
All in.
Dinner break, yeah. All right, so we have a chance to have a chance. We're just on a little break here at like 1:30 a.m. We have 24,500. We're just gonna win some flips. So we go to the final table. We go from 9 players down to 6 now. 2,500 big blind. We have 25K. This is when things go great. Hey bro, make an account on Coin Poker anywhere in the US, anywhere in the world, and use the sign up code RDP, because here's what you'll get. You'll get the same sign up codes that everybody gets, same first deposit bonus. But also, I gave away $6,000 last month, and I'm gonna continue to do giveaway free rolls that are for the people who use my code exclusively. So do me a favor and escape the reality of your horrible life. I'm not calling your life horrible, I'm just very depressed this time of year. Must use the code when you make the account, and many free rolls to come, at least one a month. We have ace-8 off under the gun. We jam, win the blinds, and every time you win the blinds, it's massive. Everybody's short. Ace-jack off. We jam. Everybody folds. We win the blinds. We maybe win another one or get walked. Things are fucking going great. I don't even know what we got. 37K in our stack now. When things get even better, the cutoff has gone all in for 21K. Folds to us in the big blind. We have pocket queens. That's sick. We call. We call.
You win!
5 left, and we have about 55K in our stack now. Now we're in pretty good shape. We win a really weird pot with pocket kings where we open, check it all the way down to the river where we bet small, but there was an ace on the turn, and as the guy is folding on the river, he lifts his card up and goes, I missed.
No, I got 8-jack. I had the ace. I thought I had jack.
And then was like, oh, I had an ace. I don't know if he was like trying to angle me or something, but basically we bluffed somebody off a pair of aces with kings by mistake. Thought I was value betting. We're winning every single little pot. We win a pot post flop with king 8 of hearts. Every single one of these is massive. We raise and take the blinds with ace 9 suited. We might be chip leader now. I don't even fucking know. And then now with 5 left at 2K, 4K, 4K, we have about 70K in our stack and folds around to the small blind who has maybe 45K in his stack. He raises to about 9,000, like 2 bigs maybe. We look down in the big blind at pocket 9s. We go all in. He calls with ace 7 of hearts. I don't know why he didn't just jam himself. Thanks, man. Let's go. So we've won our seat at this point, but we don't know it. We forgot that it was a milestone. We were just wrapped up in the moment. Thank God, the floor is so cool. And shout outs to that lady. I gotta find her tomorrow and see if I can give her money directly without them pulling it, because she was so discreet, but being like, hey dumbass, wake up, you won. She was like, is your chips and stacks of 20?
Your stacks are 20.
I'm gonna find out right now. Yeah, I will put them. They're not. I think they're too big right now, actually. And I didn't fucking get it because I'm brain damaged. So she clues me in that it's a milestone, and then I realize that I've won the seat. Hold on, I'm not gonna act until I count my stack, obviously, guys. What do I have? So 30. More than 110? Let's go! Yes!
You win!
Yeah! Sorry.
That's alright. Can you play that?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, I forgot it was a milestone. The floor was like, yo, count your chips, dumbass. So I got the fucking seat, $2,750. I'm back in the fucking super main tomorrow. Let's fucking go. Thanks for the support, guys, from across the room. Thank you.
Great job, Brian.
Thank you. Oh, thanks. Thank you. Thanks, guys. This feels good, actually. Even if it's fake, I need this every morning, like on record. Thanks, yo. And I was like, oh yeah, I don't even have to play with you fuckers. I'm out. Like, yo, yeah, like, suck up. You guys fight it out. Suck my ass. That's huge. I know. I'm super stoked. This is like the first big good news I've ever been able to give my back. In the history of our group. All I ate was like processed foods that I brought, like the dal and fucking that. This literally feels like Whole Foods. I bought no food today. I think I need to get a real meal tomorrow. It's 3 a.m. We're about to go to bed. It's so sick. I'm so glad we get to play again. I felt we might satellite in something. I didn't know if we'd have time to play a satellite for the main, you know? Oh, yes, let's go. All right, we're on the way to day 2. We're a little bit late, which is fine. Our stack's not in play. We're about to register, find out our seat. Boom, we're in. Seat 5 is the worst. All Euros, only 1 American flag. Fuck me. Today in here feels like a legit big event. It's all Euros and top pros. This is so stupid of me to be here. So if you're confused, this is day 2, but you can register through the first 2 levels of day 2. So we start off with only 20 bigs, but we're in. Sit down with 500K, like everybody who sits down. That's starting stack. I don't know why I said it like that. It's not like a fucking cash game. And we're sweating every hand, obviously. We don't have our phone stand. We're just gonna focus on playing. Very few whole car shots. It feels as epic as it is. I'm just trying to stay calm, right? We fold for an orbit. We don't get a lot of hands for a while, which I like. So early position raises to 50K. The button calls, and we're in the small blind with our 18 bigs with 7-6 of hearts. Seems like good hand to call, but I feel like we're too short, so we fold. Why am I telling you this hand? Well, we would have turned the nuts, and I felt like sick to my stomach. The guy rivered a better hand with 8-7, so I either would have gone broke or like fucking won a bunch of chips. Either way, whatever. I'm thinking like a psychopath. So we have 440K. Blinds are up now. 15K, 30-30. We just folded through the blinds. Raised 10 native diamonds from the low jack. Win the blinds. All good. 515K. Small blind raises and steals our big blind. We have 4-3 off. Whatever. Button raises to 70K. A guy who's pretty nervous looking. Seems recreational. All the others seem like Euro pros. Button raises to 70K. We're in the big blind with 410K. We look down at ace-6 offsuit and jam. He folds. Back up to 500K now. Here's a real hand. At 15K, 30K, 30K. We're in the cutoff with ace-6 of spade. We raise to 60K. The button calls and the big blind calls. 3 ways to the flop. Flop comes. Good for us. Ace-10-6. Rainbow. Check. We check also. And the button checks. Everybody checks. You know, I think I would check a lot of my hands here. In general, when it's just in position, out of position flat, I tend to just check range more as a default, just to simplify. So I think it's fine. I could think I need to start getting money in and get broadways to call. Either way, whatever. Ace 10-6, check, check, check. Turn comes a deuce. Great card for us. I was nervous a 10 would come or some shit would kill our shit. Big blind bets 150K. We just call now. If it were a wetter board or there was a flush draw out there, I would raise and try to get the value now, but it's pretty dry. So I think that if he has any value hands now, they'll stay the same on most rivers. So we just call, button folds, river comes, another 6. Checks to us. There's like 410K in the pot-ish. My math is right, 280K in our stack. We jam. I consider going smaller, but I just fucking jam. And he folds, and then the dealer slides him the pot. And I'm like, no, no, no. And then I show the hand because I'm just so nervous and don't want the pot to not go to him. But anyway, great. It's a legitimate hand. No, now we have like 820K. We raise queen 10 of hearts, and then there's like a 3-bet jam, and then another all in. We fold back to 77.65. So the blind's at 15K, 30K, 30K. Under the gun, 7-handed raises, 60K. The small blind calls, and we're in the big blind, and we look down at ace-7 offsuit. A hand that felt like I'm just drawing dead multi-way, but a hand that feels like a gangster hand to squeeze, and I went for it. I think I went a little too big, but there's a shot clock, and I was like running out of time. I cost myself a time bank thinking about the size. I 3-bet to 255K out of my 765, and it just looks so fucking nutted, you know? They both fold. Feels good. So now we're on the first break with 870K. Blinds are still gonna be at 15K, 30K, 30K. So we have 29 bigs. 1 hour left of reg. Here's the seat, here's the table. All right, good luck, everyone. Wait, what country is this? I wanna know if I should be respectful or not. I couldn't hear. They play your country's national. Argentina? How do Americans feel about Argentinians? Should I stand? I don't actually know. I think we're allies. Sounds like Beethoven. They just sampled a Beethoven track for the Argentinian national anthem. Woo! So we're trying to figure out, I think they needed, what, 2,000 players to not have an overlay? And they have like...
We're gonna make 2,000.
You think so? It's not gonna overlay? Where are they coming from, though? They only need 26 more? Oh, I didn't realize that. You guys seem to know a lot. Maybe he doesn't know what he's talking about, but... Come back from break with 870K. Blinds at 15, 30, 30 still. It's like a double level for some reason. Very first hand back from break, we have pocket jacks. We raise to 60K. Middle position calls, heads up to a flop. It comes 9, 5, 4. Two-tone. Both our tones, red. We check as we would a lot of our range here. He checks back. Turn comes 7 of hearts. So 2 hearts, 2 diamonds. A wet board for low shit cards. We bet 80K, like a little more than half pot. He just folds. Nice. We're up to probably like 900 something K now. Very next hand, we're in the big blind. Under the gun is open. The small blind calls. Same situation where we did that gangster squeeze a little bit earlier. We're in the big blind. We look down at Jack 9 offsuit. I think I could fold here. I think I don't know. On one hand, it's like you're getting better odds, but then it's like hands that you're fucked with. Like suited, obviously, it's a clear call, but offsuit, whatever. We call 3 ways to the flop. It becomes 8, 7, 3. 2 clubs. We don't have a club. Check. Dude bets like 110K into the 200K. Like half pot. Small blind folds. And so now it's on us. We have a gut shot. We have, you know, whatever it is, like 870K in our stack. I say we peel once. I think we can try to go for it. We call. Turn comes 4 of diamonds. We don't hit, we check. He bets like 350K and we fold. So now we have like 760K or some shit. And we fold through the blinds. And then now we have 710K for this next hand of note. Under the gun has opened. If I were retarded like I was when I was new, I would think it was personal because he's raising every time I'm in the big blind. It's nothing to do with that ever. You're not that important. No one is attacking you. Folds to us in the big blind and we have pocket 9s and 21 bigs. Yeah, we could just call here probably and keep our tournament alive. We think about it for a bit. You know, play it safe, set mine, I guess, or get myself in a weird situation where the board comes 10-5-4 and then check call flop and then on a turn of queen, check fold turn and just waste money. I just decided, fuck it. Not fuck it, really. Jam is okay, I think. We jam. We go all in and he calls with ace queen. We have to win a flip to stay in the 26K. Our third, fourth biggest buy-in tournament ever. Please win a flip. Oh. Just like that, the dream is dead. Quite a bit better than yesterday. Way less miserable. Very disappointed still, obviously. A lot of FOMO gonna go on that as I see the tournament go deep. This one doesn't feel as bad as yesterday, but I'm still really disappointed. I'm glad we satellited in and got to get in again. Dogs in the lock. Who the fuck thought I'd ever be able to play 2 bullets in this 25K, you know? There's some other shit still going on while we're here. We're gonna try to satellite into a 10K GG event, 5K something else, and be the Satty master. Depressed and lonely, and I wish it were either nicer here or I'm home missing Christmas time. I'm like a little baby boy, baby bitch boy. If I just win that flip, I don't make...
Make the booty bounce on the dance floor.
Now, he doesn't deserve any applause. He called with King Jack.